Good Thursday morning, everybody. I'm Jared Klein coming to you live from the NBC29 Digital Desk with a look at our morning rush on this Thursday. Let's start things off with a look at the top stories you guys are clicking on over on NBC29.com. At number one, this update, Albemarle County Police clearing a bomb threat at the Rivanna Ridge Giant Food Store. We will get to that story in just a moment and that update. At number two, police finding a missing Albemarle man. This is from 2 days ago. And then at number three, the mother of the Virginia boy who police say shot his teacher, taking responsibility. You can read what she had to say right now over on NBC29.com. But now to our top story. Yeah, that bomb threat that forced the evacuation of the Giant in Pantops and the surrounding shopping center yesterday. The threat came in just after 1:30 p.m. Police taped off the parking lot and searched the property with bomb-sniffing dogs. Police say no devices were found. Everyone got the all clear to return to work and shopping just before 3 o'clock. Today, a 3-year-old immigration policy is set to come to an end, which experts say will bring a large influx of migrants seeking asylum to the U.S.-Mexico border. The International Rescue Committee in Charlottesville says it's not something that will impact its work here for a while. People impacted by Title 42 lifting will now have a chance to plead their case for asylum. IRC helps refugees who are already approved for that process. This year, Charlottesville's IRC expects to welcome between 200 and 250 refugees, and they'll be coming from countries all over the world, such as the Congo, Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Charlottesville plans on hiring an investigator to look into claims of housing discrimination in and around the city. This will be a new position for the Office of Human Rights. Councilor Michael Payne says when it comes to housing, discriminatory acts from landlords or property managers can come in many forms. He says he wants people in the community to know this resource exists. Payne also wants to make it known that landlords engaged in discriminatory behavior will not be able to get away with that behavior. And speaking of Michael Payne, he was among the Democrats looking for a spot on the Charlottesville City Council who made their pitch to voters last night. They shared their thoughts on solutions for problems the city is facing. Candidates discussed the zoning rewrite, with many voters telling them that they are not happy with it so far. One big topic was affordable housing. Many want to see a step up in quantity, the number of affordable housing units, but also the types of affordable housing available. Another forum will happen next week. And finally this morning in the local beat, a group of cyclists on its way to D.C. from Richmond. The police unity tour stopped by Orange County yesterday. Each biker represents a police officer who died either in the line of duty or of another cause. The group plans to complete its 230-mile trek tomorrow. All right, let's send things to Jennifer now.
Okay, hello, good morning everybody. All right, so I grew up watching Wheel of Fortune. I'm not sure if, did you ever get into that?
I mean, yeah, it was always on every single night.
My parents
so of course
always
you're
watched
it.
it.
Yeah.
I watch it now, my kids watch it with me. And so, you know, you have Pat Sajak and Vanna White who have been on the show since the beginning. So interesting, Pat Sajak's daughter will be filling in for Vanna White on Wheel of Fortune. And so she's also been kind of doing behind the scenes work with Wheel of Fortune, and especially on social media. There she is, beautiful girl. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm like wondering, in my household, we're like, are they grooming her to replace Vanna? Like, is Vanna going to retire?
Possibly.
But it's like, how can you have that, you know, the show without Vanna and Pat Sajak?
I know, that's like part of the show itself.
Yeah, you kind of wonder. But it's just kind of, you know, I just thought it was an interesting story, and you know, it's been around for so long, and
yeah,
so it would be interesting. But evidently, I guess Vanna is she's going to be on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, so that's why Pat's daughter is filling in for her.
And Vanna's been doing this since the beginning, right?
She and Pat are, I think, the first, the originals.
Wow, that's impressive.
But I would be like, you know, at one point, I want to retire.
I know, at some point, I mean, it's not a difficult job. You're just pressing letters.
No.
But at the same time, like,
yeah,
it's probably fun. All right.
Yeah, anyway, just kind of fun to talk about. Yeah. All right, this story. So evidently there was the sound of a person crying for help. And police were called, and they discovered that it wasn't a person, it was actually this goat that they found that sounded like it was crying, like it was a person crying for help.
And they can
Interesting.
sound like that, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Did you know that? You knew that?
Yeah, there are videos online. Have you ever seen the video of the goat screaming?
No.
That's a very popular online video. I'll have
Oh my
to show you
gosh.
later.
I've seen where the UPS guy pulls up and startles them and they all fall over.
And they all fall over. That's
That's
something
kinda-
else they
yeah.
do, yeah.
But anyway, I guess it was just very upset that it got separated from one of its friends. So
Aw,
I know, right?
hopefully he found his friend.
So fortunately, yeah. So fortunately, wasn't a person; it was just a goat.
Yeah.
But kind of cute. This is frightening. So this is some inner tubers enjoying a float down a river in Florida, and they came upon an alligator.
An alligator.
I mean, look at that.
That's scary.
It's huge, and the person's right there. It's a little blurry. I mean, I mean, the river looks beautiful and clear,
Yeah.
but I mean, what do you do?
I
you
wouldn't
just-
be in that river if I knew
I wouldn't either.
the alligators were in it.
I mean, I wouldn't either.
Luckily, you won't find any alligators in rivers around here.
No, fortunately, you won't. But it's just kind of like, well, I guess you have to just be calm and kind of just try to float away.
Collected.
But
What
that's
are you supposed to do? You know, when you see a bear, I've heard different things. You're not supposed to run. You're supposed to act bigger than the bear.
right.
I don't know. I think my first instinct would be get
To
out of
run,
there.
I
Yeah.
know.
Whenever you see an animal like that.
You have to talk to the professionals because, yeah, I don't know. But that's,
Yeah.
I mean, I would be freaking out.
Yeah.
And did you see how close that person
Yeah, they're so close.
just, oh, scary. So anyway, thought that was interesting.
All right, thank you, Jennifer.
You're
Let's
welcome.
take a look at our 7-day forecast brought to you by Michael & Son Heating. A high of 81 today with partly sunny skies, and then warming up for tomorrow with a high of 85 with a chance of some PM storms. So keep that umbrella with you if you are headed out to Fridays after 5. A high of 79 on Saturday, and then 77 on Sunday. Looks like a beautiful day for Mother's Day. And then that rain chance moves back in for our Monday with a high of 72. Hey, I hope you guys have a great Monday out there. Or excuse me, it's Thursday. Wow, I'm glad it's Thursday. Have a great Thursday out there. And by the way, hello to Haley, our morning producer. She's watching.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning to Haley. Thank you for watching, and thanks to everyone else for watching. We'll see you again on NBC29 News at noon.